good, everybody? Um, I am watching the NFL. Um, this game was supposed to take place yesterday, but due to COVID, they moved it back. So I am watching the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the. Yeah, I said Philadelphia Eagles. What the fuck? Washington team at Philadelphia, and they face again January 2nd, I believe. So yeah, um, yeah. I mean, everybody faces everybody in the NFC. That's crazy. But that's the NFC East for you. Overrated division. Have more titles than any other division. So Tyler Heineke is not playing for the Washington football team. It is Gilbert. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch the first. No, I'm just gonna watch the second quarter because there's already a second. But yeah, I mean the Washington football team with that defense led to two turnovers. So now they're 10-3 right now, and Gibson drags. I mean, I had to quit my fantasy team because it really wasn't going to work. I think my record was at 5-8. Yeah, my record was like 5-8. I lost bad, so yeah. So you got two games going on. You got the LA Rams taking on the Seahawks. That game, I think that game, the LA Rams is up 3-0. So he could have false started right there. A good penetration by the Philly linebacker. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of football games today. That's crazy. There's gonna be one Thursday, and then obviously Saturday, and then Sunday. So football is gonna be real busy. I mean, you could say that they're trying to compete with the NFL. The only reason why it was pushed back was because of COVID. So in a hunt, you got the Saints, Washington, Eagles, Falcons, and Seahawks. In the wild card, you got Rams, 49ers, Vikings, and then the division leaders. You got Green Bay, Dallas, Buccaneers, and Cardinals. So possibly Green Bay is probably going to be the only team that have a bye. Only one number one seed with a bye. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I like those Washington football team helmets, yo. They remind me of Alabama helmets too. Alabama don't even have a logo. Well, they probably yeah they do have a logo. They're a, but I'm just saying like a logo like how the Giants have the NY and the Eagles have like the little bird on the top of their helmets. I mean on the side of their helmets. Washington just have a bunch of numbers. So it's kind of like the Alabama helmets. So I can already say that this defense is going to be run by Cowboys and the Washington football team for years to come. If they could keep this core, well, not really core, but if they could keep this defense intact, because obviously they're going to have to pay a lot of people. You know, um, So Washington is gonna have the defense. Cowboys is gonna have the defense and offense, and I don't know what the Giants are gonna have, to be honest with you, because they're all over the place right now. Oh, nice catch. Sanders breaks through. Oh, that's not Sanders. That's Howard. My bad. So the Washington football team is coming back after. I mean, the Eagles are coming back after a slow start. Two turnovers by the Eagles in the first quarter that led to 10. It should have been 17. It should have really been 17-3. But the Eagles defense forced the Washington football team to a field goal. So, and we got a whistle. False start. If you're new, welcome. Do not be shy. Let me know who you think is gonna win this game. I don't even think I have a long tongue. Nope. So Hurts, and he throws it to Goddard. Was it Goddard? I think that was Goddard. Yeah. He throws it to Goddard. Yeah, that was Goddard. Great pocket presence, and he just bullet that one right in there. So it looks like the Eagles might probably tie this ball game up. Wow, I didn't even know it was raining. I did get a present for Christmas. I'll tell you about that. Yeah, I did get I got two presents for Christmas yesterday. So Sunday I'm gonna go live and unwrap them, I guess. How you have two games on Saturday, but one is on Fox and the other one is on NFL Network? Oh yeah, right. College. Forgot. My bad. I remember that TV show. He lied about being rich. That show was that show was hilarious. He lied about it this whole time. Every female in that room thought that he was rich. Come to find out, he didn't have jack squat. All those cars wasn't for him. The jet plane wasn't for him. I remember that show. So instead of two Joes, instead of one Joe, they're just gonna do two Joes. Oh my God, what is wrong with the Rams, yo? The Rams only scored 3 points this whole entire quarter. See, and this is exactly why they'll never win anything. And they favorites to win the Super Bowl too because I believe the Super Bowl is in their place, is at their place. I mean, if you can't put away a 5-8 team, you shouldn't you sh- you shouldn't even never. I mean, you shouldn't even win a Super Bowl. To be honest with you, I mean, they preach it over and over and over again. These are the teams for you to beat. Now, if they was facing teams with a possible shot at making the playoffs, I get it. But you're facing a 5-8 Seahawks team, and you can't even put them away. So it drives me crazy about that Rams team. That Rams team is so that that Rams team is so important that it struggles to put up points a lot. I mean, I know they still don't have Woods. I mean, they have Cooper Cup and Jefferson and Odell, but I mean, you can't tell me that's enough. That's not enough to put up points. Come on, man. I mean, they'll still win this game. Don't get me wrong, but they just. I mean, they're never. Obviously, they're never really a second half team or a second quarter team. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I mean, the first two quarters they don't even put up points. It's the third and fourth quarter that they put up points, which is weird. But it is what it is. Um, yeah. So my Giants obviously lost to the Cowboys. That game wasn't really what I expected it to be. We played Jake the last garbage minutes and expected him to do something. I'm guessing if we started him early, this game would have probably been close. Because all they needed was a touchdown in a 2 point conversion. So that would have made it 22-20, or however many ever points they scored. But yeah, it was 20-6. So all they needed was like a touchdown. They needed like yeah, they were down two touchdowns. They needed two touchdowns to come back and a field goal. I mean, and a 2 point conversion. So I mean, but for the simple fact that um, they started Mike Glennon for the first 3 quarters, it kind of dug them in a hole that they couldn't get out of. So and to make matters worse, we faced the Philadelphia Eagles again at home. I mean, on the road. Um, and after that is the Bears, and then after that we close the season against the Washington football team, which we should beat. But then again, I mean, with that defense, I mean, no Heineken, no Chase Young. I mean, that defense is, oh my lord, oh man, you get Chase back next year. Next year, I mean, I think the Washington football team might struggle, but their defense is legit. So the Eagles are looking to tie this ball game up 10 apiece. Oh, nice, nice. But I like the pose. I like the pose that I saw from Jake. You know, what else is new? Landon Collins though is getting hurt. That's why we traded his ass. His ass was getting hurt. What's new? You know what's the messed up part? He was trying to get number 21. We all know how 21 is deep, runs deep in Washington, right? We all know who wore number 21 in Washington. Like he was trying to convince, ownership to let him have the number 21. It's like that jersey should be retired. That jersey should never be worn again by any player. I don't care if he comes out of Florida State. Wait, Sean Taylor, he came out of Florida State, right? Florida, no, I think he came out of University of Miami. Yeah, I think he came out of University of Miami. So they should retire that jersey, never to be worn again. I don't care if there's a free safety that came out of University of Miami. And Hurts will get it in for the touchdown. Y'all really need three officials to make sure they close the. And look how big that end zone is. Quarterback sneaked it. I always fullback it. I never try unless my quarterback is tall like Peyton and Peyton or oh they're going for two. Wow. They are going for two instead of just tying this ball game up. They're going for two. Eagles still got all three of their timeouts. Washington got one. So they're going for two. Let's see if the Eagles can get this. I don't know if they're trying to draw. I think they was trying to draw them off sides. So timeout used by Philly. So they're just gonna kick the field goal. Yeah, they're just trying to draw them off sides. Y'all can let me know why am I not getting any comments. Maybe I need to activate something on YouTube because I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily go on live that much, but I don't know. Maybe I need to activate, click something. So Elliott is going to tie this ball game up, and he does, and it's tied. Wait a minute, field goals are worth how many points? Three, right? So it should have been 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should have been 12, because 9 plus 3 is 12. So 9, 10, 11. So it should have been 12 to 10. I don't know. In my mind, I'm thinking like it should have been 11. It should have been 12 to 10. Because a field goal is worth 1 or 3 points. I don't know. Y'all can let me know. But to be honest with you, just let me know, man. Because, I like going on live and stuff. It beats just doing the upload videos a lot and stuff. I only go on live is like if it's important. I don't go on live too much. But usually when other YouTubers go online, you see like multiple, you know, oh, he breaks it. I don't know who it is, that Carter, I think, and he gets nowhere. But that's a pretty good return by Carter. And there's a flag, of course. There's always flags on punt returns. The only time there was no flags when Devin Hester was returning all those punt returns for touchdowns. Even though I remember that one call, they called it back. He did score. I forgot who he scored on, but he did score on somebody. But they called it back, and then he got the ball back again, and then in the second try he scored. And I was just laughing because I believe that game he was trying to break Deion Sanders' record because Deion Sanders had 20 punt returns for a touchdown, and I'm guessing he was trying to. He was trying to break that. So he throws it to Haskins. What is that, Haskins? No. Oh, Gibson. I said Gabskins. What the heck? Yeah, I hope we don't have quarterback issues like the Washington football team. Now I know they have their quarterback. I mean, I don't think it's for the future, but Tyler Heineke is pretty good. He's not that bad. So we'll see what the Redskins. I mean, we'll see what Washington does with him moving forward. Maybe they'll probably give him an extension. Who knows? But if the Washington football team find their quarterback in Heineke, then their search of quarterbacking is over. Because Lord knows Washington has gone through a lot of quarterbacks over the years. First it was Campbell, then it was Beck, then it was McNabb, then it was RG3, then it was Kirk Cousins. I mean, you name it. They've been through so many. Rex Grossman, like Jesus Christ. I mean, they had the talent. Don't get me wrong. It's just they. It's just that they didn't have, the quarterback. Really, shut your ass up. Those two, really, like the Cardinal, like the Lions upsetting the Cardinals is a shocker. The Steelers shutting out the Buccaneers is a shocker. Oh, they're just making it. I feel headlines just be so damn boring. They just talk about the same crap over and over and over. I know it's a quarterback driven league, but Jesus Christ. At least show some love to the other teams. I mean, to the other positions, you know? Because without a great offensive line, you have no quarterback. I don't care who your quarterback is. Ooh, nice one-handed catch. Yeah, they need to clock it now. They're trying to get a field goal out of this. Let me see if they go in field goal range 23, 20. No, they're not clocking it. They're taking a chance. Oh my God, throw the ball away. Mistake. Mistake. Just going to half. Tied 10-10. If he did that, he would have probably got called for intentional grounding anyways. But or it could have been ruled as a fumble. So yeah. So halftime, 10-10. Damn, that shit is drizzling. Pretty good game. Obviously you knew it was gonna be a battle between the two. So we'll see what happens. So like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.